Hello everyone, I'm Erin from WebNazar, your digital lens on everything trending. Today, we're diving into another important story, idea, or innovation shaping our world.
In June 2026, after months of devastating escalation, the war between the United States and Iran simply stopped. The Strait of Hormuz was blockaded, global trade was paralyzed, and the conflict was rapidly spreading across the region. Then, Washington and Tehran signed the Islamabad Memorandum, a mutual agreement to halt all military operations. The document serves as a 60-day emergency brake, designed to stop the immediate shooting. Despite the rhetoric of total victory still coming from both capitals, both sides pulled back simultaneously. The logic of the ceasefire is found in the economic ledgers. Iran's manufacturing sector was the first to hit a breaking point, tracked by a purchasing managers index called the Shemek. This chart tracks the index. A reading below 50 indicates the sector is shrinking. In March 2026, it cratered to 26.2. Subcomponents show raw material inventories hit bottom as the blockade took hold. Warehouses emptied, and new orders dried up. Iranian industry faced a total stoppage. Its factories could not survive another month of conflict. At the same time, the United States was calculating its own unsustainable losses. Static bases in the Gulf proved to be liabilities, with the U.S. Fifth Fleet headquarters in Bahrain alone suffering $200 million in damages. Advanced high-value assets like this E-3 Sentry surveillance plane were destroyed on the ground, losses that are difficult to replace during an active war. The memorandum was signed because the Iranian economy and the American military budget were bleeding out. The mechanics of this pause were brokered by regional actors, Saudi Arabia, Oman, and Qatar. Their motivation was self-preservation. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 and the broader Gulf economy rely on foreign investment that vanishes in a regional war. To protect their own markets, these mediators engineered a way to safely reopen the Strait of Hormuz for international shipping. This map shows a new shipping corridor established by Oman, allowing free navigation around conflict zones without Iranian tolls. Mediators also built a direct military link between Iran's Revolutionary Guard and U.S. CENTCOM in Doha to settle disputes before they escalate. The Gulf states built this diplomatic firewall to insulate their own economies from the conflict. The 60-day window has allowed the shooting to pause, while economic blockades slowly lift. Yet the drivers of the war remain. Iran's nuclear enrichment continues, and its network of regional proxies is still intact. This creates a paradox for Washington and Riyadh. The ceasefire provides the economic relief the Iranian government needs to survive its industrial crisis. There is now a proposal for a multi-billion-dollar reconstruction fund, prompting concerns that the capital will be used to rearm the very militias that fuel the instability. Negotiators at Lake Lucerne are now racing to reach a final settlement before the 60-day clock runs out. The Islamabad Memorandum is a tourniquet, not a cure. If these talks fail to address the root causes of the war, the region returns to open combat.